Alright, so right now I'm on a bit of a trip visiting family, and right now I'm at my grandma's, and I thought since I have my camera, my Fujifilm X-T3, which I just got about, I don't know, a week ago, and I've got my D3 Pro microphone, I thought I would record my Q&A. So my sister is just off camera, she's got the questions. Let's do this thing. Okay, so I had to come outside because people were pretty loud inside, so let me just set this down here. How's it look? We're good? Alright, so my sister is reading the questions for this Q&A. So, go ahead, hit me with the first one.
Okay, who are you currently listening to in songs and podcasts?
So as far as music goes, probably a lot of Ed Sheeran, Shawn Mendes, his new song, I love it. Some more kind of niche stuff. I really like Lauv, L-A-U-V. And then also this new singer named Brigitte. She has some really good stuff, so yeah. James Arthur is really cool. And then podcast-wise, really liking Film Riot podcast, friends Patrick Tomaso's Top Comment podcast. What else? The Golden Hour podcast by Dave Altizer, Dave Mays. That was really good. Yeah. So yeah, that's my answer to that question.
Next question. Why did you return your Sony A7III?
Okay, so a couple weeks ago, or about a month ago, a little, I don't know the time frame, but anyway, a little while ago, multiple days ago, longer than that. Anyway, I had purchased an A7III, Sony A7III. It's a hybrid, full frame camera. It's a great camera, but I felt like for me, something more like the Blackmagic Pocket Cinema camera would be a much better camera for me, just because it's, you know, a cinema camera versus a hybrid, you know, trying to do a ton of things. So yeah, that's why I switched. Now I did end up buying something very similar to the A7III, the Fujifilm X-T3, which is what I'm shooting on right now. But I bought it kind of for a different reason. I had purchased the A7III to be kind of like my one camera to roam all, like photo and video. But then when I returned it and switched to the Blackmagic, I realized I needed a photo camera since I was also selling my Canon 80D. So basically, I bought the X-T3 to be my photo replacement, but also a decent video camera as well. So yeah, that's my answer. I'm saying like that's my answer at the end, like. Anyway.
Okay, question 3.
Yeah.
Did I hear you're still in high school? What's next?
So yes, technically I'm still in high school. I graduate literally this Sunday, so I don't know when you'll be seeing this, but hopefully before then. And so yeah, I'm technically in high school. I'm just about to graduate. I don't know what's next. I mean, like, my parents and relatives and all that want me to go to college. I don't really feel that, but I understand where they're coming from. So I might do a year in college, we'll see. But another route would be just start working as a cinematographer, either freelance or get a job somewhere. Yeah, it's kind of up in the air right now, but hope to figure it out soon.
Ooh, this is interesting. Okay, so if something happened and YouTube shut down, what would be your first thoughts, and what would you do besides it?
I'd be like, oh my gosh! No, like, for me, YouTube, I don't really make a lot of money from YouTube. I recently got monetized on this channel, and I only make like $1 or so, or that's not the exact amount because I don't think you're technically supposed to reveal the amounts that you make, but I do make a very little amount per video. Unless I get a video that goes viral, like my my MacBook Pro video. That one got a ton of views, and so I still actually make a decent amount off of that one. But no, YouTube is not really a source of income for me. I do make videos on for Android Police, and that's my main source of income, so that might be an issue if YouTube did shut down. Android Police might stop wanting to hire people to make videos because there'd be no place to put them. But I doubt YouTube will go away anytime soon. So yeah, but yeah, I could basically take what I'm doing and just kind of move to another platform and still make videos for clients and things like that.
Okay. How does your workflow look? Do you use DaVinci Resolve and Final Cut, or just one or the other?
So I guess you're asking about my YouTube workflow. Right now, it's basically Yeah, so you know, I'll shoot, if it's a main YouTube video, I've been shooting a lot of my Blackmagic, but I'll probably start shooting a lot more on the XT3 just because smaller file sizes and smaller camera and all that, and shoot bigger projects with the Blackmagic. But yeah, so I'll shoot footage, and right now, I've been doing a lot of so many names, brands. DaVinci Resolve. I'll put into DaVinci Resolve, cut it together quick. I'm actually using the beta, version 16 beta, and it's been surprisingly stable. So I'll cut it together quick in that new cut page, which is really, really fast and awesome. And then, you know, tighten up the edit, color grade, and then export. So yeah, that's pretty much what it looks like. I would like to figure out some way to be able to go edit in Final Cut and then jump into DaVinci Resolve with that timeline, grade, and then jump back and export. Or maybe it's grade and export in DaVinci. But either way, like, I would like to be able to do most of my stuff in Final Cut, but right now I'm kind of getting a little bit used to DaVinci, so we'll see how it goes. But yeah, DaVinci's been great so far.
Cool. About your current setup and how much does it cost?
Interesting phrasing.
Yeah, sorry.
So
how much does your current setup and stuff cost?
So I guess now I have two setups. So I've got my Blackmagic Cinema rig, which is quite the setup. So there's the Blackmagic camera, Metabones speed booster, and then the Sigma 1835 or the Canon 50mm Nifty 50, which I'm planning to upgrade soon. And then I've got a small rig cage around it, the top handle, and then a monitor attached to the top handle. And then that's all on rails, and then there's the big V-mount on the back that powers everything. All together with the lens probably costs around $3 grand. But I didn't buy it all at once. Like I had already had the Sigma for a while, and I had gotten it on sale for about $500, so about $3 grand. But yeah, that's kind of my big rig. And then for this current setup, the Fujifilm, with the Deity D3 Pro altogether, it probably cost around $1,700. No, almost $2 grand, just because I actually got the camera. Technically, I had gotten it on sale, and then the mic, Deity sent that to me. So, but if you go out and buy it now, it's about $2 grand. But the lens right now, I'm just using the kit lens, which is actually surprisingly good for a kit lens. It's stabilized. It's quite fast. It's 2.8 to 4, so it's not, you know, a fixed aperture the whole way, but f4 is not bad, especially on this camera because the ISO performance is pretty good. So yeah, been rocking this. I might upgrade the lens at some point, but right now, yeah, just rocking the kit. So yeah, that's kind of my current setup, how much it costs roughly. And yeah, but again, a lot of stuff, you know, you accumulate over time. You get cheap stuff, you do work with it, you upgrade, do work with it, upgrade, and you know, you don't buy the most expensive stuff right out of the gate. Some people do, and that's great, but like, I think it's good to learn on cheaper gear because you're not afraid of breaking it, and it's just a great way to kind of figure out stuff. So.
Okay, what's a phrase you live by?
That's a deep question.
That is deep.
I know who asked this one. Most of these questions I can't remember who asked them because it was like a while when I took the screenshots, but yeah, Sean Miller. I don't really have like a phrase I live by. Do unto others as you would have them do to you. I don't know, yeah, I don't really have a phrase. So if you have a phrase that you live by, drop it in the comments below. But yeah, I hadn't really thought about that, but I'll think about that.
Okay, can you make a behind the scenes of how you set up your shots? Like how you judge your lighting, ISO, settings, etc.
Yeah, I should do a behind the scenes. Like I've done like a how I make YouTube videos. I made that a while ago though. And things have changed a lot since then. But yeah, typically, I don't know. It's a lot of, I typically don't shoot super wide. I'll typically go into at least 35, if not 50 on APS-C, which is basically the equivalent of 50 to 70. I just like the compression that provides. Although sometimes I do go out to like 21, which is basically a 35 equivalent. So it's a lot of like math, but yeah, so that's kind of the focal lengths I'll go for. And then I don't know, I just like, there's, you know, the typical shots, like if I'm shooting an Android police video, it's kind of some standard shots I'll try to go for. You know, some basic hero shots of like the device, you know, super shallow depth of field just to kind of like isolate the device. And then there's like, you know, over the shoulder shots, which are pretty easy to do. But then like a lot of it's just kind of like looking around, looking for cool textures and light and all that, and finding soft light and all this stuff to just try to get a decent shot. And then it's doing that 50 times for one YouTube video, because you need a lot of shots. But yeah, I'll try to shoot a behind the scenes at some point. Right now I've got a lot of videos to make. So yeah, it'll come at some point. But.
Okay, last question. Why don't you edit your videos in Resolve? I
do. So if you heard that question, or the answer to the other one a little while ago, yeah, I have been editing in Resolve, and I do like it. It operates very differently than Final Cut. Like, it has similarities, but like there's some things that just kind of I'm just not used to them. So it's just taking me a bit to get used to, which I just repeated myself. But anyway, yeah, I have been editing in Resolve, and I'm liking it quite a lot, especially the grading. Like, the grading is so powerful. Like, I don't know how I survived with like the Final Cut grading, because that's just so basic. But yeah, Resolve is so powerful. So yeah, download it because it's free. But yeah, that's answer to that. So thanks so much for watching. Thanks for your questions. Sorry I couldn't get to all of them, but yeah, stay tuned for another Q&A at some point down the road. Like, I was gonna do my normal outro, but it felt weird to do my normal outro, so anyway. Bye!
Bye!
Cool.
So, okay.
Okay, let me make sure my head is in the strap.
Yeah.
Cool, alright. So that's done.